Anyway, welcome everyone, Autobots, to the video. We're gonna finish the league we started yesterday. Oh, sorry, I'm gonna try the match. Let me join the silence. Event. We're 2-1, hey mate, do you know me? So we're 2-1 at the moment. We beat Burn, we beat the Mirror, and we lost pretty, unfortunately, I would say, against Rage. I'll keep this hand. This hand looks kind of nice. We have also Stone 1, Metallic Mimic. It's nice. Not the bestest hand ever, but it's pretty good. Yeah, so here. We're playing against Burn again. That's maybe just our fate these days. Being on the draw against Burn is never the dream. Oh well, we beat him before, we can beat him now. They mulligan 2-6. You even got a land. You're the nicest. You are the nicest Burn player. Alright, so that's their turn gone. Well, it's Hardened Scales. Then, in that case, I always like to play Hardened Scales before I play the Ozolith. That was amazing that they drew us this land. Probably were reading the free access score. So, against Burn, I like to try to... Yeah, free access score is actually a good card against them. I like to try to establish a battlefield presence and try to grow my Hangabag Walker. But the first thing, our priority is to try to block this Goblin Guide somehow. So let's see. I don't know if the Great Rebel is one of the hardest cards to beat, and them being on the play means that we almost for sure will take to the Walking Ballista. That's not bad actually. See what they play. If they play anything, no, they don't. In that case, I cannot really risk playing the Mimic and then getting it blown up by a burn spell. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to play the Inmost Nexus, play the Ballista that they know about already. Then if they try to blow it up, I can shoot down the Goblin Guide. If I play the Mimic and then they destroy it on the stack, then I cannot play anything else. And I lose whatever I put on the stack. So I like that, and then next turn playing the Ozolith and Hangabag Walker sounds like a super plan. So I'll play Inmost Nexus, and I'll just play the Ballista. The reason is, if I play the Hangabag Walker, they're probably gonna kill it anyway, and Hangabag Walker is really good against them. I could have played the Phyrexia score. I kind of gave my opponent a bit extra information that I didn't need to give him because of the... But I like to have the Inmost Nexus down as soon as possible. Maybe not relevant now, but yeah, I should probably play the Phyrexia score. That was kind of autopilot. So if they bolt the Ballista, we just shoot down the Goblin Guide. Most likely what they will do is not use their mana this turn, but I'm also okay with that. And then attack us, and if we don't block, then they will... Oh, they actually shot. They will actually do something. There's no point in shotting, right? Otherwise. Maybe they play a Burst Charm us. Sure, I guess whatever. We don't have ways to gain life pre-board. I'm going to block the Goblin Guide just because I don't want to. I got a line. I don't want to take 2 more damage. I'm already at 12. I took already 2 hits. I can say, okay, I will not shoot them down. Just, okay, if it dies like this, dies like this. No point in doing anything else. I could have maybe shot them down for 2, but I would rather get rid of the Goblin Guide. Okay, so I'm going to play the Ozolith and play the Hangabag Walker. Again, I'm not going to risk playing the Metallic Mimic into it. And maybe we can play the Metallic Mimic and get Doctors out, right? So I'm gonna play the Phyrexia score, play the Ozolith, and play the Hangabag Walker. And then we have blockers, and from there on we are actually in a decent shape, I think. We can remember to always pay for it. Actually, I'm not doing this right in MTGO. You probably cast it first and then pay. But whatever. bad habits, I guess. So now if they destroy the Hangable Walker, we get the counters on the Ozolith. And we have an Ancient Stirrings we can try to find Helix. So they're not interested in dealing with our creatures. So what I'm gonna try to do, so we are already at down to 9, but they have 3 cards in hand. They could have 3 bolts. That would be, well, that's Lava Spike, number 1. Is it? Man, that would be brutal. Skewer the Critics. Looks like Burn is killing me turn 3 every... Alright, okay. I mean, maybe you could have played around this by sacrificing the Darksteel Citadel to the Phyrexia's Core. But I mean, with 3 bolts, those people. Pretty brutal. I mean, they had the perfect hand, basically. 3 lands, and they had 4 bolts, 5 bolts, no, 4 bolts and Boros Charm. That's 12, 16 damage and 2 hits from the Goblin Guide, exactly lethal. And we had been on the play, we would have won, so I'm not too worried. So we bring in the Nature's Claims, that's the only thing we bring. What did I cut last time? I think I got 1 Animation Model, 1 Throne of Geth, 1 Metallic Mimic. I'm not sure about Metallic Mimic. It allows us to be faster and it's a good blocker. I think I cut 1 Scabier Recombiner just because of it too slow. And maybe on the play I will cut the Steel Overseer and bring back the Scabier Recombiner on the draw, I mean. But yeah, this matchup sometimes is just kill you turn 4, you know. They had literally 4 bolts and Goblin Guide. Anything else that they drew, like if they draw a hang, okay, this hand is decent. You can play the Worker turn 1. You can even, I like establishing a battlefield. So I'm gonna cast the Welding Jar. Probably play the Worker turn 1, the Steel Overseer turn 2. Yeah, that's good. I mean, they have maybe Goblin Guide, but I just want to establish the battlefield as soon as possible. And if they use a bolt on the Arban Worker, I'm almost for sure gonna let it go. This means that Steel Overseer almost for sure will live. Monster Series. It's like the best draw they could have against this Monster Series. Right. It's not 1 damage doesn't matter so early. Calling I didn't work. I'm gonna play second forest first. Play the Steel Overseer. Now the choice is between attacking or not attacking with the Worker, basically. And honestly, I don't think I will be using it to block. Who knows? Who knows? Will I be using it to block? Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Target goes to 19. Block and put the counters. I don't think I will. Even if they pump it twice or something like that. Yeah, so we pass the turn. This was a fast game. I mean, I guess if you play Burn, you get fast games. Sometimes. So my dream next turn is to play Darksteel Citadel, play their Alban Ravager. And go from, they got the best lands. Searing Blaze. Searing Blaze does 1 damage. Okay. Doesn't say anything about regenerating, right? This has 2 targets, so you cannot dodge it. It's kind of brutal. So then we take 2. I would not have blocked with Worker anyway. It's just that the upside of having a Worker where we will actually, let's say, put counters with a Steel Overseer just to be. I can start with Ancient Stirrings, I guess. I have the mana anyway. And probably this time around I'll not start with a attack with the Worker. Pendelhaven, Arban Ravager, Throne of Geth, Inkmoth Nexus. I mean, Inkmoth can represent a kill. Right, next turn we basically We can sack here. That's will be 2 counters. Will be 1 counter. I think a second Ravager is almost always for sure a kill. And it hides the fact that we have already a Ravager. Yeah, wait. Another choice is whether we attack with the worker or not. And I think we don't, actually. I would rather block. Not great, but I probably just. At probably this point I would rather block and keep my life to as high as possible. Let's see what they have. There, I mean, this is like the best mana for them. Triple white, or red, no pain. Hard stuff. I could have found an Enigma Nexus there, and that would mean that I could threaten lethal next turn, but it also means that if this Ravager gets blown up, that's kind of like the end. I'm gonna block. You know, we can always move the counters here. It's not ideal, but with the Ozolid, we can get it back. So we can. This kind of forces action from them, right? Skull card. Sure. Three. May have a bolt for the Ravager, but yeah. You can always eat this Steel Overseer. We can eat both of these, I guess. It's not ideal, but it's what we can do. So at least this ball goes to waste. We'll summon some Ravagers. Not bad, you know. Okay. So there's 3 cards in hand. I like to look for another land. Let's see versus Burn. Burn is always tough. Oh man, 2 Llanowar Reborns, that's like actually the worst draw. I could get the Hangavac. Play the Ozolith. Man, having to eat that land there was kind of painful, eh? If I hadn't gotten the Ingmouth, we probably would have won, right? Point. Maybe not. You can play the Ozolith and then have the Hangavac Walker. Yeah, the Llanowar one just seems pretty bad. 3 cards in hand. I'm gonna get the Hangavac, I think. If I had found an untapped land, probably would have played it, but we play the Ozolith. You know, I think they're so far away from being dead that it's worth it to skip a turn from attacking. Because we're at 11. They had bolt. Did they have triple bolt again with that? Or like even Boros Charm on a bolt that's 7 plus 3. Yeah, that's basically puts us dead. So I kind of need to block here. Maybe they just have a way to deal with the Ravager, but that sucks. Hello, Sheldon. Thank you for the nice comments, mate. Let's see. I wish. I mean, we lost turn 4 against Burn again, as probably as the watcher, like viewer, knows already. So Eidolon. Okay, that gives me the idea that they're not planning on playing anymore another Eidolon. So many more spells. They just plan on letting the Eidolon do the job, right? Let's see what Nexus. I'm maybe just gonna play another Ravager. That's basically game turn. Yeah, I'm gonna just play the other Ravager and the Ingmoth Nexus and stay blocking duty. Take 4 gone down to 7. Okay, let's think about it though, because guys, I mean, they can really kill me. The next turn, they could have 2 bolts in hand. That means we go to 7. Now we go to 3, and then they attack with everything, and we're dead. No, we can block. Actually, we go down to 1. So we don't play around Boros Charm if we play the Alban Ravager, but I think we have to, or else next turn we're dead. Ooh, that's tough. I wish I had found a land last. I wish I had found this Ingmoth next one. Yeah, I'm gonna play it. Take 4. I cannot attack with the Ravager. Just chill. Revolt. Okay. I mean, I'm going for it, I think. Okay. It's actually quite good. I'm gonna activate the Ingmoth Nexus. So what I can do here is I can sack this. So this Ravager can sack this. Sack the Darksteel Citadel. The problem is I play Hangavag Walker. I may die if they have a bolt. But that guarantees that I can put this away from bolt. Like, yeah, basically if I play Hangavag Walker, I die. Because the only thing I'm playing around here is bolt. So it doesn't make a difference to go for it or not. So I guess we're just gonna eat here. Maybe I don't even need to. I can just attack with the Ingmoth. And yeah, actually don't even need to do that. So I can sack the Ozolith with this. Move the counters here, that would be a 4-4. Yeah, I don't even need to use the Ozolith. I have enough counters as it is. So I'm just gonna attack with the Ingmoth. Yeah, that's a line, that's a line. So I attack with the Ingmoth. So this Ravager now, it's the Ozolith. Weird line, I know. But I don't want to give them a chance where they can bolt it. In response, the Ingmoth Nexus. Either have a, what's it called? Like Smashes Mithrans or something, then so be it. Yes. Okay. And if so, we cannot play around that. You know, no matter what we do, we lose. And they have Smashes Mithrans, so we lose. But I mean, there was nothing we can do. Like we lost. Nothing to do against that. The double Eidolon. I mean, we lost turn 2, turn 4 against 5 bolts in total, and then they had double Eidolon. Rough games, rough games. I mean, Burn will do this to you. You know, sometimes Burn will just burn you. I think they tend to self-destruct a little bit, Burn. Like they will like bolt you 4 times, don't look for that 5th bolt, and they will never find it. We also didn't find Nature's Claim this game. But yeah, basically the issue was this game that they had exactly the card. They had exactly the card that was beating us. So yeah. Maybe we play, I mean, eventually they will just find a vault and kill, right? So, well, let's go for that 3-2. This hand is... I don't like having two animation models, honestly, but other than that, it's quite good. We have quite a lot of things. Even we are, in case we are playing against Jaunt or something, we have two animation models, so they will not both get discarded, which is also very nice. The mulliganing. Yeah, our opponent actually mulliganed, I think, game one, but they had, yeah, the perfect hand. In both games, they had, like, almost perfect hands. And we had good hands. Like, this game, I think we had, like, good hand, but, like, the double Eidolon just dealt 4 damage to us, and yeah. We basically couldn't keep playing a game. Oh, we're playing against Tron. Our hand, not amazing against Tron, but whatever. Good enough, I think. We draw lands. We're interested. So I think I'll get the Ozolith and get the animation model down. Yeah, we need to find a payoff. That's the thing. We have everything except a payoff. So if we can find a payoff, maybe we can probably beat them. Wow, they have Tron on the mulligan to 6. It's... Hello, Cowdy. How was your LGS deal they made? So they can karn liberate us next turn. I could play... I wish I had drawn a land. I could play both these. I can play the worker and make a cerebral. Then keep the ballista here. Probably. Also, this can give us maybe a kill down the line. But we need lands, and we are not fine. I'm pretty sure we're playing against normal Tron, not Eldrazi Tron. But yeah, on the mulligan to 6, Tron, turn 3, easy. I mean, from here, you can very easily lose this game. They can have Oblivion Stone. Okay, come the grip here. It's not too scary. Okay, they have a blocker. We're playing Eldrazi Tron then. Alright. I guess a plus. Yeah. We have to put pressure on this boy. Oh man, give me a land. Dealer. It's not good. Nice. That was easy. 1 of 5-0. Yeah, wow, this was a start by them, right? This is kind of like the dream. So I gotta find a land with Ancient Stings. I cannot hold on playing so few lands. And it needs to be an Earthling Pit land. I cannot have a untap land. So I'll play the Ballista so I can move the counters of the if they block the worker, I can move the counters over the Ballista. Sadly, no. So I will attack. I need to. Get that guy out of here. Block. I mean, that's not the end of the world because we have a pretty big Ballista. See what they get. Versus Tower. Holy Jesus. Okay, they got Losers Tower. They can almost Emrakul us already. No. I have Dismember, man. This is very brutal. This is so brutal. I mean, wow. They find a land with Matter Reshaper and they get the Dismember out of it. Well, we'll have a beefy Cerebral next turn, that's for sure. And actually, I can move counters here and start going for it with Inmoth Nexus. I think I'm gonna do that. Actually, with 4 counters, yeah, let's see what they play. Thonnets here. No. Can't liberate it. Oh my god. What are they doing? Sorry, play exiles a card from their hand. Okay. Yes, don't mind. It's a 10-10 now. Donuts here. It's not looking great. I don't know what you think. It's turn 4. They have Karn the Great Creator, Karn Liberated, Donuts here, and yeah, that's brutal. Okay, so what I can do. The thing is, this doesn't kill them because they can just minus this and kill it next turn, right? The Ingloff Nexus. Okay, well, how much is minusing? Minus is -3. We put the counters over here. Yeah, this is really. I feel I'm playing against the 1% draws of opponents. This was like insane. So I can actually tag them with animation model, which is rather funny. I can put the counters on the servo. There will be a 6/6. Then I attack. I can actually kill the Karn the Great Creator. And then this can plus again. I mean, I don't care if this pluses because then we just exile an Ozolate that we don't really care about. The other question is, do I want to play the Ingloff Nexus, like activate the Ingloff Nexus, or do I think they will block? I think they will not block, honestly. So I'll just make put the counters on the servo and go to town on the Karn the Great Creator. If they block, oh, that sucks. But yeah, I'll make it. Yeah, that was like the dream. So we attack. If they block the I mean, they even have the Thornuts here. That's like actually really insane. So we draw a card. Yeah. Oh my god. Well, maybe they are like. That's pretty brutal. Something. I don't know what to do. I'm just passing, I guess. Life. That's life. They have 6, 8, 10, 11, and maybe 12 mana if they have an eldrazi. Yes, I should attack with Ingmoth Nexus, but I wanted to wait to see what I drew from the Thornuts here. If I drew something I could cast, then I can cast it. And then it doesn't sit in my hand. That was the main idea. That's why I didn't attack with Ingmoth Nexus. Okay, they make us exile a card. Not bad. The next turn they actually can ultimate this, right? Yeah, I mean, I don't know if they really want to even restart the game. Another one? Another Thornuts here? Opponent, man. I couldn't activate the animation module because they have Karn the Great Creator. That's the beauty or the power of that card. They are minusing. I mean, at this point, I guess they can find Snaring Bridge and pretty much lost. Yeah. I think I will see my draw and concede. I mean, I don't think it's a draw. Oh, that's also a Rolatis match? No, that's a Ballista. How is this possible? Yeah, whatever. I cannot win. There's nothing I can do. Yeah. I mean, at this point, there's nothing we can do. They have a Ballista they can pump for. They can put 3 counters per turn on it. They have Snaring Bridge, they have Karn the Great Creator, and Karn Liberated. That's just brutal. I think I like to bring at least some amount of these members. I don't know how many, but I'll put them all in and then see what I can cut. So these are the cards that are good in the matchup, and then I just think what I get out. And I think one animation module, their dudes are very weak, so sometimes animation modules is not enough. Since this is a grindy-ish matchup, I sometimes like to take out 1-inch steerings. Just because Actually, that's kind of a wrong logic. I like to take out metallic mimics. These are not... I mean, they're good, but they're not great. And then I think I take out one dismember. Yeah, I mean, I don't think we were like 0% to win at that point anyway, but we tried, I guess. I mean, if I don't know what we could have drawn off the summons here. Okay, so I have one more cut to make. I once cut a Nature's Claim. I only had 3, and then I was, I mean, I only had 2, and I was extremely disappointed. But okay, actually, I'm gonna keep the 3 Nature's. I don't know, but I don't know what people do in this matchup if they keep the Nature's Claims or not. I feel I got extremely punished when I don't keep them, but it's kind of our only answer to Karn the Great if a Karn kind of resolves and stays on the battlefield. Yeah, the worst thing of this game was that they had Karn the Great created a Matter Shaper to block, which is already very good. And then on top of that, they got a Urza's Tower out of the Matter Shaper dying, and that allowed them to dismember our Ballista, while the Ballista was getting the modeler from the worker. That's how insane that was. Like that's like next level, honestly. This hand just doesn't do enough. 2 Starsteel Seals is actually not that great in this matchup. 5 lands. Holy shit. Well, you should never complain about having too many lands, because then you will draw too few. They're also mulliganing. You know, guys, I think this hand is not a keep. Like, if we don't draw green swords, we have 2 dead cards already. And if we don't draw a land, we have nothing to do. So that's unfortunate, but that's what it is. Okay, this hand is actually fine. I'm not even... I think I'm gonna ship the Darksteel Citadel just because it's pretty bad against Karn the Great. It's good with Ravager. Actually good with Ravager. I keep. I have to ship 2 cards. Right? I like both Hardened Scales. I mean, Hardened Scales is kind of the dream, right? I could bottom both lands, and then I will draw some land. I can play a Scales turn 1, Scales turn 2, and then play Ravager turn 3 with a 3/3. Or just play Ravager turn 2 and play Scales turn 3. I'll be back. So if that's the plan, I think both guilds are good to keep. Imo next and Forest are good to keep, and then we just ship these 2 cards. I mean, I don't love it. I wish I could keep them, but that's just magic, you know. Like sometimes you mulligan to 5. I could have keep. I was thinking of shipping 1 skills, but really I think like the second skills can be really good. And I don't want to ship. I don't want to. Okay, Vision Map. Okay, so maybe on the way to Tron again. I think this matchup gets much harder when they just Tron you turn 3. In this case that I have the Hangover Walker. I think I'm gonna play it first. And hope to draw a second land next turn. And get the Ravager down. This was a close one, whether to keep to bottom a land or the Hardened Scales. You can see if we don't draw the 3rd land before turn 3, that's of course better to not have bottomed the land. But if we do, are they gonna just get the Tron again? I mean, what we can do is like pump the Hangavak and play the land next turn. So we actually have a 4/4 Hangavak and both. Oh, Cavern of Souls. Okay, that's not Tron. That's not Eldrazi Tron. That's very good. That's actually very good. So, I mean, that's not very good, but it's much better than them having Tron turn 3. It's much better than them having like Thanos here. Okay, that's good. You know, the thing I'm pretty sure they will do though is that they have some kind of interaction. Actually, I don't dislike making them interact with us, because then we can just then they basically don't get another line. Maybe they need that. So I'll play the scales. When I commit to the battlefield, that's the plan. I've been doing that forever. And that's my plan in this matchup. And I'll continue it. Maybe I could attack first. Yeah, I should attack first, honestly. Maybe they just blow this up now, but it's okay. If they blow it up, actually they're dead next turn. And we have a way to pump the Ravager to be a 6/6, no, a 9/9. So if they blow the Hangavak Walker out, it's not the end of the world. There's no way they can exile it, so they can only dismember it, or... but I should attack, That was slight misplay. But I'm going for the Emoth kill. Yes. They're gonna get the Mexican poison. It's coming for you. I just think double skills is like too broken not to keep. But I could be wrong. I don't know. I'm actually not, you know, I wouldn't sign a paper saying it is always better. The thing with Ravager, I have to ask a judge. But all right. It's not like you can get something wrong on MTGO. If we play the Ravager first and it's a 2/2, they can just dismember it. And that's why I didn't do it, because then it dies and you don't have anything. That's why, since I had the option, to play the Hangavak, I would rather play the Hangavak, that even if it dies, it leaves something behind. But if I play the Ravager last turn and they just dismember it, I'm like pretty sad. I don't want to be sad, guys. It's a nice day today. It was a nice day. I had a picnic. I don't want to be sad. What is this guy doing? I think it's just going to the bathroom or something. Which, you know, like, since we're waiting anyway, I'm sorry for like the less than ideal viewing experience. But I'm gonna also go to the bathroom. Be right back. All right. Hope you have taken the time to get some water also while we wait for our very, like, maybe this guy is just like actually laying down the cards on the battlefield, on the table as he's playing them. You know, he just kind of gets like this high from playing like as it is. You know, like maybe he just like wants to get the experience of playing in person. Okay, this resolved. That's great. Then I'm gonna attack. I have nothing else to do. So yeah, then my bathroom breaks are epic, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to think about that, but whatever. We gotta rehydrate after you evacuate, I guess. So maybe he's just setting up the cards, and he has like his friend on the phone that's a judge, and he just goes like, "Judge," and then he calls, or they call, and that's it. You know, like, I will not go for the kill unless they actually tap out, because it seems like they have some kind of interaction, right? No, I'm not 100% sure, but that's the thing. So if you play, let's say we play this the opposite way. We play first hardened scales, and we play even maybe a second hardened scales, and we do nothing with our mana last turn, and then we play Hangavak that's a 3/3. That's pretty slow. That's like 1 turn slower. On the other hand, if we play the Ravager first and they dismember it, then we basically they're going for the Tron. Eh? They're not like anti-Troning us. So I don't think the game is gonna be over soon. So I think by playing the Hangabag Walker first, you kind of put them in the situation whether if they spend the mana on dealing with, man, they're dead. How many times has this happened on stream or on YouTube that people just tap out when they're dead? They're dead on board. Without even the second Ravager, just. So I think everybody at this point knows how this works, right? I mean, we got a million counters. I mean, this is really a million counters. Sacrifice here, yeah, I mean, I'm not even sacrifice the Ravager to itself. The only way we lose is by misclicking at this point. Unless they play Force of Vigor. You love to see it, man. You love to see when the opponent just taps out when they're dead on board. It just happens so often. I mean, I don't know how we'll be able to keep a straight face when the opponent does that, like, live, you know, live play. Like, I think in 7 days I will be able to go back to play live with people. And then, yeah. I wonder what you ask. Like, how am I gonna be able to keep a straight face when they just tap out and I'm like, okay, you're dead. Maybe they don't do it because they're never dead, but so I'm thinking of changing one Steel Overseer for one Dismember. That's my plan for being on the draw in this matchup. Just basically in this matchup, you may need to have a Dismember turn 2 to deal with a Thornknot Seer. And SBA. I don't know what SBA means. What is S? I actually just gonna ask. What is SBA? Like SBA. So this is the list, I think, in the on the play. You don't want the fourth Dismember is basically here for the matches where they have Collector Roof or they're just basically 100% creatures like humans, which they also have Collector Roof. But normally I think 3 is enough because like if you draw too many, you start just like Force Charming yourself. State-based effects. This guy's professional. Or girl, I don't know. I'm sorry. I cannot remember. It's so ingrained in me to say guy. And it's in so many people. Like, I cannot not see it now. When I watch a YouTube video, people are like, "This, hello guys." I'm like, is your audience 100% male? Why not? I think mine is. But, oh lord, this hand is also normal. Well, it's... Exactly. Yeah, you always have the counters. But if you get -1, -1 counters, if they're not lethal, then you will actually. So I can play January Reborn first, turn 1, then play Hangabag as a 2/2. This hand, are they mulliganing? No, we keep 7. This hand loses to a lot and wins to some. It's kind of a more grindy hand. I guess on the draw, we like that. I think on the draw we can keep this. Maybe we want the game to go a bit longer. I mean, I will try something. Okay, guys is gender neutral. Great. But I cannot call them guys. I can call you guys. And I'm logging there because the screen is there. So they don't have this position map, but maybe just have the Natty Tron, you know, like... I'm on to fitness, you know, and a lot of the people just like, see, double Dismember. I wouldn't like to draw 2 more. So I think we gotta play the January Reborn tab because anything else just doesn't do anything. So you go, opponent. Okay, so I'll keep the guys as referencing to my audience. This is the Natty Tron. Are we against it? Are we facing the mythical Natty Tron? I think we may, actually. I'm gonna get the Hangabag down. Again, same logic as before. I'm not sure if it's right or not. I'm gonna craft. Get the guy be a 2/2. So, are we facing the Natty Tron on the no mulligan? That is the question. For the second time in a row, like not last game, but the game before. Yes, no Natty Tron. And they have nothing? Probably they have interaction. All right, that's a ballista. You know what? I'm gonna play. I don't plan on attacking, so I'm just gonna play a Ravager and pass. Hold on. This land I can dismember if needed be, or I can pump the Hangavak. And I like pumping the Hangavak because it gives me the opportunity to make this a 4/4, which is rather important, I think, if they have a grabbing wall. So yeah, they pump it. It's interesting. That's a very bad use of their mana, by the way. Can they even do this? Ah, it's only X. Yeah, so they have 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. That's okay. Alright, counter Grey Gear. Oh, at least I didn't get the Natty Tron. But I guess I would also keep a hand that has 2 Tron pieces and just hope for the best. I wonder if this deck, Eldrazi Tron, should be playing Ancients. I mean, it seems almost worth it to play some mana, like, fiddle around with the mana base. Because some of these cards, like Blazon, yeah, they do something sometimes, but a lot of the time they just one color mana, right? So you could maybe play out with the mana base to get so I can pump this. No, I took it out. I took out Mimic. So I can pump this to 3/3, and that would be a 3/3, a 1/1. That would be 4. So if it pumps up, so if they go up to 6, then I cannot kill it. I can kill it with Scrapyard though. I cannot sacrifice a Scrapyard. If I sacrifice the top tiers, then it's 3 top tiers, and then I have 2 counters here. That's 5. Yeah, I'm for sure bumping the Walker. I'm just thinking if I want to sacrifice the Walker or just go. I think I'm just gonna attack with it. For sure, I'm gonna pump the Walker. I'm not gonna. If they plus, then they go down to 2, and then they cannot get anything, and they minus, they just die on the karn, right? So they plus. That's fine. If we draw land, we can even dismember our own Scrapyard. That's the question. Do I want to do that? Or do I just want to commit to the battlefield? It feels like a good idea to get rid of the... What do we do? So we will... I think this turn we're going to play the Scrapyard. So actually, if I play the Scrapyard Combiner, it's a 2/2. I dismember it. Put the counters over the Hangavak. That would be 5. Then I kill the Karn. I use 2 cards for that. Oh, you do? That's actually a good situation to think about a bit. I only have 12 minutes, so I'm not gonna think about it. It's like, it's game 3, right? So this could be 5/5. That's actually very hard for them to deal with. And then I attack, they die. This dies, and then I have a Ravager again. And I still have Ballista and another Dismember and Nature's Claim. I could also just attack. They'll probably minus and get something that I can Nature's Claim. If they play Thunder's here, that's also pretty bad. But I think they could have played this turn. Could also play Ballista for 1. And hold on both these members and be a bit more patient, not being so reckless. I think I like that. So I will attack, get it down to 2. The Karn Degree Creator. And then I actually will play the Scrapyard because if we untap with it and we are able to deal with it, it's really good. And we can always dismember it to put counters somewhere else. Yeah, I like that. I think I like this play. It's a bit more conservative, but they still have 6 cards in hand, right? So we don't want to like run out of cards. And actually, next turn we have lethal if they no, we don't because of the damn arm. I believe maybe then it was a good idea to just go for it. I mean, They have a blast zone on 2, but I guess that's goodish. They can pump it, but they need 1, 2, 3. They basically need to tap out. And this will survive. And Inmoth will survive. And this will come back. I also have a dismember in case they play. Actually, the Hangavag is immune to the blast zone. Exactly. So yeah, the idea with this matchup is always committing to the battlefield, you know, like doing whatever you can to go into the battlefield and making them have worse blocks. You consider thinking a lot about it, because if they minus the karn, maybe they can get the snaring breach, then we can nature's claim it and be off to the races, basically. From there, I mean, we are on top. That's probably one of a good, yeah. So he's telling me, I mean, this is an arena player for sure. arena player. I'll just say nice. I think that's what it says on arena. Nice. Just says nice. Like people on arena are very nice. They're just plusing, sure. We can even claim that's a reality smasher. Alright, says whenever reality smasher becomes the target of a spell opponent controls, counter that spell and its control discards a card. Sure. We attack. Oh. So I am going to I always do this wrong. So I need to I'll probably discard the other dismember, just want to have the nature's claim. So yeah. I thought for a second I did not discard a card. That would have been bad. That would have been bad. Okay, I will. Okay, so what can they have? They can have dismember, wrapping wall, and then basically it doesn't die. I think I just had to attack all two. Doesn't matter if life total so much. I will just attack them. So attack the karn. Basically, they gain a ton of life from the karn, that's for sure. So now we're back in business. This karn is out. Yeah. So now we can play. I don't know if I want to hold on now. I'm not even. The ballista. Maybe, you know, of course I could have kept this up. Kept this up. Oh. They didn't know I had this member, of course, but well. It's just, yeah. The good thing about playing artifacts against eldrazi tron is that we are immune to all this dust. So now we have actually quite a big board and quite wide, and they can actually go quite tall pretty fast. Is that another reality smash? No, it's just not. Well, yeah, all this dust is normally like the vein of this kind of decks. If they tap out their depth, right, to the Inmoth, but I don't think they are gonna. Maybe no, they won't. They do. Okay, they can always sacrifice and kill this, but whatever. Not a big deal. That's another Hangavak. So I can do this turn. Yeah, all these skills and escapes, but it's 7 mana. So what can I do? Alright, so I think what I can do is just hold this on. I can play the Sangavak Walker. Hold on to this. The thing is, if I attack with Nexus, I will not know if they have interaction until they actually interact, right? And this is only giving 2 counters, so I can't really do anything. You know, this is the last game of the last match of this league, and we are currently 1-1, and we're 2-2 in the league. So what I'm going to do I'm honestly just gonna pass the turn. No, I'm not gonna pass it. I'm gonna play this Hangover Walker. Next turn we get aggressive. So this is the last game, and we're 1-1. So I'm not gonna attack this turn. I'm gonna attack next. Next turn, I think we'll have a much better chance. If they maybe they just blow out the blossom. Yeah. So what to do here? I can sack this. Find myself a ballista or something. This is literally the only thing that will die, the Ravager. Then this doesn't, yeah, this doesn't, I'm gonna pump this. I can pump. It'll be 2-2, 4-4. And then I can sack. I think I'm just gonna sack with the scrapyard. I don't have a sack outlet right after. Maybe I just let it go. Put the counter over here, for example. Or on the ballista. I don't like putting counters on the nexus. I think we can do that later. I don't want to use my mana. So I can just sacrifice this. No, I don't want to sacrifice. I'm just gonna... You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna pump this. Sacrifice it. Always yield. I'm gonna kill the Doctors. Make our ballista 5-5. Now hold on these to look for another ballista. And sacrifice the Walker. Doesn't do anything. Sure. Go opponent. Yeah, my idea is to the Scavenger Combiner is a sack outlet actually. It's not as good as the Ravager, but it's a sack outlet. So Expedition map, sure, you got it. So they got Tron now. Now we gotta be aggressive. But with the ballista being able to shut down these Tonnets here, I mean, so they play though. 2 mana. Remember the ballista. I'm just gonna shoot it down. Maybe they have another Tonnets here. That's why they're doing that. Yeah, a bit slow now too. I could have sacrificed the Scavenger Commander to itself, but I don't think I want to. Let's see what we draw first, and then we think what we sacrifice. Can do 1 damage to them, or I can sacrifice it. I think I just like sacrifice. Okay, they just concede. So yeah, at this point, I mean, like, oh, so at this point they have, okay, they had only land. Right. So what we do here, yeah, we draw a card, we look for another ballista, for example. We draw another card, so we have a ton of card advantage. Then we even draw another, apparently. And we pump here, and then the next turns we just start attacking with the ballista and just cycling. Nice, so we won. They had the most insane draw game 1, I must say. But after that, they just... How do you go back? It's getting kind of... Oops. There you go. So we lost pretty bad again. Not pretty bad. We lost to Dredge when they dredged 2 cards, and they dredged Nakomiva and Price Amalgam. And then they dredged again, and they dredged Dredger and Price Amalgam. That was kind of brutal. Really, and then from there we kind of just lost. They got turn 3 Ox of Agonas, they Creeping Chillers 3 times. I mean, really not much you can do there. We beat the Mirror. The opponent was not very experienced. I tried to recruit him for her, but didn't come. Then we lost the No, we beat Burn. We lost pretty badly against Burn, but I mean, those games were a bit insane. Like, first game that killed us turn 4 with 4 balls, Boros Charm, and 2 Goblin Guides hit. And game 2 they had just double Eidolon, and they had 1 left card left in hand, and they had to be exactly Smash to Smithereens, and it was Smash to Smithereens. So I mean, this game is kind of like, okay, whatever. And then against eldrazi Tron, we lost game 1 to, I think, the most insane draw I've seen them have. It was turn 3 Karn the Great Creator with Matter Reshaper. We attacked. We had a Ballista in play. We attacked with Urban Worker. They blocked the Matter Reshaper. They got a tower off the top, and that tower allowed them to get basically to 10 mana and to get a Beast Member to kill our Ballista before he got the counters. So instead of having like a 4/4 Ballista and 2 counters sitting on the Ozolith to threaten Karn the next turn, we had like a 0. And then, but after that, we kind of beat them. So they tapped out when we had lethal on board, and then this game we just kind of outgrind them. This feels good. Feels good. I'm gonna leave the stream here. I will upload the beginning of the league now on YouTube, so if you have not watched that, you can go watch it right now. And by right now, it probably means in like half an hour when it's uploaded. And it's uploaded now, so I just need to put the title and stuff. And this was fun. I have this goal of mine, which I don't know if I will accomplish. But the idea is that tomorrow, 1 p.m., so in 14 hours and 43 minutes, you will be able to see me on Twitch somewhere in the bottomest of the bottom of Twitch, and then I will be playing this mod challenge. I don't have 300 play points. 410. Okay, let's open this one trophy. Wildfire Eternal and something Death. Akasha. This is like it's actually pretty bad. What did you get from? Anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. But yeah, that's my plan for tomorrow. I think it's gonna be fun to play the Modern Challenge with Modern Hardened Scales. I'm not the only change I could make on the list right now is I'm debating whether this animation mouse should be a second welding jar. This is something I'm not sure about, but the rest seems kind of locked out. But thanks for watching, and remember to subscribe if you haven't already. I like that. I mean, it makes me happy to see like a new subscriber. And I will see you next time. I don't know even how to stop this, but holy shit, there's so many buttons. See you.